Oh, I didn't know you were there. Good to see you. I was just rocking out to some Cyndi Lauper. You know, it's got my radio there, and it's the 80s, and I'm wearing my rock and wrestling attire. This time the WWF makes me so happy. If only there were some figures to celebrate this era of wrestling. That's how I wanted to introduce these retro Mattel figures. Side note, I don't even know if that radio works. I added in the music in post. So, let's just talk about the toys. I'm Gregory Iron, professional wrestler with cerebral palsy and lifelong wrestling fan. Grew up loving the World Wrestling Federation. And if you're anything like me, and I bet you are because you're watching this video, you love professional wrestling action figures. Perhaps maybe you grew up on the LGNs of the mid-80s, but I came up on the Hasbros. Mattel's retro line of action figures for the WWE has been a dream come true for me. All these figures have a common theme. They are all essentially a part of Wrestlemania 1. Let's talk about the packaging first and foremost. Now, this packaging is consistent with the couple other 4-pack waves that they came out with. Now, for a while, they were releasing these in single card packages. They weren't selling the best. So, because of the demand from the hardcores, they decided, what if we come out with 4-pack waves, hike up the price point a little bit, and then we can still satisfy the customers. And so they've been doing that for the last few waves. I'm sure I pictured them in the video right now. And they've done the same with this. Of course, you see the 4 wrestlers featured in this series. You got Muhammad Ali, Wendi Richter, Big John Studd, and of course, the immortal Hulk Hogan. This is his second retro figure in the line. Of course, if you look at the back, you'll see a little photo there of all the guys in the ring. Why don't we crack these bad boys open? Let them breathe, as some of them might say in the wrestling community. I'm just going to pull one out. I don't know what I'm going to get. Oh, there he is. Big John Studd. Packaging says, authentic superstar moves, Stud Thud. Alright, let's open it up. So you can essentially open this up, pop it out, and if you wanted to put it back in the card, you could. Big John Studd, there he is. Nothing on the back of the tights. He's got his blonde hair, his brown beard. Simplistic in look and feel. I think the details are good. It looks like Big John Studd. Wouldn't confuse him with anybody else. Let's see if we could feel the thud from the stud. I'm talking about the figure, ladies. Come on. Okay, not bad. Let's open the next one. The Hulkster brother. This, of course, has his, WrestleMania 1-ish era gear. Yellow and red, classic Hulkamania. The card, similar to some of the basic looking figures that we've seen come out. This one says, leg drop like a real American. Pull up Hulkster's leg. So we're going to put that to the test and see if we can actually leg drop with Hulk Hogan. I mean, maybe I can't because I have one good hand, but we'll see if I can make it happen. Let's look at the details. It's hard to screw up a Hulk Hogan figure, okay? Obviously, he had a little bit more hair in '85 than he did as time progressed, but I feel like maybe perhaps they gave him too much hair. I mean, look at that. That is a full head of Hogan hair. Of course, you got the signature tears on the back. I like this Hulk Hogan figure. Leg pops right up. It's actually leg drop action, and obviously it's not high enough for it technically, but I feel like, you'd have a good big boot. Have him pop up a little bit. Big boot. Not too shabby. He's in prime position for a real American leg drop. Off the imaginary rope with the John Cena hitting of the ropes, and whoa! Whoa! This is a newer retro feature for an action. I honestly wish they would have had these on the Hasbros back in the day. I think it's a good little function. This new retro release, Hollywood Hogan, also had the leg drop feature. I like all of them, but I do think this Hulk Hogan is superb. So kudos to Mattel for this release of Hogan in line. Muhammad Ali. WWE has secured quite the licensing deal with the Ali estate. He does have an Ultimate figure. I believe he came out with a basic not too long ago, and he is featured in the new WWE 2K24. This, of course, has pin like a ref action, which I would imagine is the ability to count. On the back it says, Muhammad Ali served as special guest referee in the main event of the first WrestleMania. Let's crack it open. Muhammad Ali. Nice little figure. It's got the microphone in his hand. One came with Mean Gene as well, but I guess you can always use an extra mic. I would imagine this is the counting function. If I were Big John Studd getting pinned by Hulk Hogan, he's not doing the job, brother. Get the shoulders over here. Bing, bing, bing. Ring the bell. I appreciate that they did release this. It's nice if you're trying to put together a WrestleMania tag match. I feel like it doesn't look like Muhammad Ali. I know it's Muhammad Ali, but I feel like the face could have been a little better. Maybe I'm asking for too much here, but this is my least favorite out of all the figures, but still worthwhile. And last but certainly not least, I think we got to take a good look at the Wendi Richter figure. Now, Wendi hasn't had a lot of action figures released, and I think it's very colorful. She's got the trademark big hair that Wendi flaunted back in that time period. I do like that they molded on the glasses, which is cool. We haven't seen any retros released yet other than Wendi that are female. We do have a China coming out in the future here with DX in a 4-pack wave. The back of the card says Wendi Richter had rock star Cyndi Lauper in her corner for her title match at WrestleMania. Pretty iconic. She was the representative of female wrestling in the rock and wrestling era. Pull arm down and back, twisted steel and smash appeal. Okay, I see what you did there. Let's put it to the test. Okay, for some reason, perhaps maybe Muhammad Ali is the guest referee of her match, and she does not like what Ali has been doing in this contest. He's a shady fella, this referee. Twisted steel and smash appeal. Got him. Boom. Knocked him right out. I like that. All in all, bright blue with black. The knee pads, the boots, it's all very vibrant. Definitely feel the rock and wrestling vibe. Do I recommend Wave 5 of the Mattel Retros? Yes. The Wave 5 4-pack, I would highly recommend. If you've been on the fence about investing in the retros, if you like waiting, perhaps maybe you can wait and be okay without these selling out. I don't know if they're not selling so hot or what, but I do know that after a few months they have been marked down on websites like Ringside Collectibles. So if you want to risk it, play the waiting game, you might be able to get them at a good discount 6 months from now. The actions that they come with are super playable. And if you are a collector of any type of Hasbro style figures like I am, you're going to want these in your collection. It's essential. We're coming up on WrestleMania 4. Do you want this WrestleMania 1 4-pack? What do you think about the Mattel Retro Wave 5? Do you love them? Do you hate them? Have you collected any of these yourself? What are some of your favorites in the line? Do you collect any other Hasbro style figures that you would recommend? Let me know in the comments below. Make sure you follow Iron on Wrestling on social media. Follow me on social media, on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook. And if you'd like to, sign up for the Patreon, patreon.com/IronOnWrestling for more videos just like this, some bonus, some extras, some free podcasts. It's a good time and the best way to engage with me. Check it out, and I hope to see you again soon.